I'm going to give you 5 reasons why we should not have a vaccine mandate. Reason number 1 is because under the Charter of Human Rights, we have the right to refuse medical treatment based on the best information we have possible. So here's a doctor about to give you medical treatment. You have the human right to refuse it because you got information that says, no, it's not good for me. Oh, there might be a 0.2% fatality risk where I'm not going to risk that 2%. You have whatever reason you have to refuse that medical treatment. It's your human right to refuse it. Number 2, it's discriminatory. This vaccine mandate has now gone into every sector. Every business owner is now allowed to refuse certain patrons, paying customers, people who are paying to be there, are being refused because they're not vaccinated. They have to be vaccinated in order to enjoy a freedom, like the freedom of travel. You cannot travel unless you're vaccinated. So that's another reason. Another human right is the right to education. There's universities, private schools, public schools, educational institutions that are refusing students because they're unvaccinated. That's you just violated 3 rights, but yet it's still going on. We're still just going to say, no, you have to be vaccinated. Okay, here's a 4th right, the right to a conscience. You can consciously believe that Jesus is going to come back in the rapture and save the whole world. You have the conscience. You have the freedom of conscience to believe that. I pray for you, brother. Go ahead and believe that. Go ahead and believe whatever you want to believe. As long as you're not hurting nobody, just believe it. Go over there. Go stand over there and wait for Jesus to come. You can do that. But they have taken away your right to believe that these vaccines are unhealthy. You have been violated 4 times. And I'm going to give you number 5. There's probably a million more, but I said, you know what, let me just make a little 10-minute video and just give you 5 reasons why the vaccine mandate is illegal. Now, this is the most obvious one I could think of because it was the first thing that I thought of. Every vaccine company, every pharmaceutical company, everyone who manufactures vaccines will not claim that the vaccine will stop the spread. Now, that's the key word here. I saved the best for last because you could look it up. You could bring this to the judge and say, these people who manufacture these vaccines are saying it will not stop the spread. They will not claim that. The only thing they will claim is that the severity of the symptoms will be lessened. You'll have less severe symptoms. But the government is saying the reason why we're mandating the vaccine is to stop the spread. So the government has clearly lied to you. It's coercion. They've lied with a purpose. They said we're mandating this vaccine because it's going to stop the spread. That's their reason for this total control over every aspect of your life by having you vaccinated, by having you download a vaccine status app where everywhere you go, it's on the app. Oh, I'm going to go into this building. Well, you got to scan the QR code to get into the building. Yeah, you've been violated. That's what it is.